Hey everybody, it's your boy Maceo right now in my home studio listening to a track, and I want to take you along the journey when it comes to producing a track and also writing a track and just trying to get a feel of what to do when you're in the studio so you can make the most of your time. So I hope you guys are ready to listen up and figure out some new things that maybe you didn't know about me and my process, and also just to help you along your journey as well if you are an aspiring songwriter or vocal producer or singer or artist or whatever it is that you want to be. I just want to give you some tips and things that I do in the studio when it comes to my recording process. So I hope you guys are willing to be a part of this journey with me. Let's take a look. Here we have a track that I'm currently working on right now. It's called Dance With Me. And the track is produced by Demar J. He's a singer, songwriter, and producer in DC. And basically, when I am working on a track, I like to get a full sense of the track that I'll be working on, just trying to basically get a full scope of the musicality in which I'm going to be singing to or writing to. So I don't go pen to pad right away, and I suggest that you really get a feel for the song that you are trying to write. Don't just automatically go right into rush to write a song, because I feel like you will not get your best product out of that. You need to really connect emotionally, even spiritually, with whatever it is that you're listening to. To me, music is a feeling, so it needs to be felt on a deeper level. I like to call this section building. So for me, I don't know if anybody else uses this term, but building for me is basically when I put my headphones on, I press record, I listen to the track in the headphones, and once I press record, then I'm just going off the rim of like my cadence, my melodies, just different phrases that I might want to use in the song. Also trying to figure out where I want the B section to be, or the pre-chorus, or where I might want the bridge, or if I want the chorus to start the song off. So basically that's building. You have to build a foundation for yourself before you start. I don't know what that was. You have to build the foundation for yourself to get into the track. So I would encourage everybody to build before they start working on the song. And if you have a reverse way of doing that, that's perfectly fine. You can do it however you want to. But for me, I like to pace myself, and I like to build and start the foundation for myself in a song. So now I'm going to let you listen to the part that I built before I started writing the song. And just keep in mind, this is, not anything that is sung confidently. This is just rough draft stuff. So don't be too harsh on me. I'll let you guys listen and just kind of hear. And then I will do a little bit of commentary in this, just so you can understand my thought process when I started building the track. Okay, and so here you have kind of like a hook or whatever I thought I wanted the chorus to be. So I wasn't really sure where I wanted that to be, but I knew I wanted to do something in the beginning. So left a little blank space in there because of the track and how it's structured. Here you have some ad-libs, a few lyrics, and you hear me trying to get the cadence right there. I'm just following the beat, basically. And then right there, I'm really kind of building more into where I want the pace of the song to be. So you can kind of hear the progression from the beginning of the song to where it is right now. But I want you guys to hear, I'm kind of speeding this along because this can be a drawn out process, and I'm not going to go into all specifics of me writing and doing everything. Like, I can go into that in another video, but what I really want you to get from this is just like how to start, where you can build a track up and basically get your writing going. So I just want you guys to hear a little bit of the finished product so you can get a general idea of what it is that I have done. Oh, a little early. You hear that all night? I definitely wanted something in the beginning because I wanted to fill that space. So that's why I did that all night. And this is kind of a reply back to my other song called All Night Long. So just wait till you hear how everything flows together when the project is done. So you hear how I have the that all night part like kind of being the consistent piece in the song. So I really wanted to connect what I had already done with my song All Night Long into this because All Night Long, it was a shorter song. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with that song at that time. So I wanted a longer dance song that was going to basically build off of what I had already started. So now you have Dance With Me because, I've been out all night and, now I want you to dance with me. So, when you're a songwriter, you have to really, in my personal opinion, you have to really connect pieces of the story for people so they can understand like your thought process when you release music. So, for me, I want to really tell a story this time around. And instead of just like releasing a project and not really having any solid consistency, I know before, and I'm just being honest, before I would release projects and music, and there was a little bit of consistency, and I would make sure the songs flowed. As far as like if I had a fast song, I would make sure I had a slow song, and then I'll have make sure I had a mid tempo song. So, I would make sure that everything flowed together as far as the musicality of it all. But as far as the story, I want to tell more of a story this time around because this is going to be a big thing for me coming up. So I want to build a story and I want you guys to follow along with that story. And for anybody out there who is an aspiring songwriter or singer, even if you don't write your own songs, I feel like it's important to convey whatever message that you are trying to get across. So whether that be, love or injustice or whatever it is that is on your heart to talk about or just having a good time, um, you know, stand on that, stand 10 toes down on that. So, really have fun, really be in the moment, and really understand that you are a vessel. And yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little journey with me and gotten to know a little bit more about me and also just about how I work my process when I'm in the studio. And again, if you are an aspiring singer, songwriter, vocal producer, whatever it is that you want to do, um, when it comes to music, I hope that this little tidbit just gave you some insight on what to do. So until next time.